Okay, we're gonna go over block creation. So if you wanted to, like, if you ever seen in AutoCAD, they have some where it says Insert tab. They have a library of stock blocks, um, such as this one. Say if you don't like this proposed hydrant, and it's really small right now. But let's say if your hydrant is, oops, sorry. Usually hydrants are like 1 foot, like a 12-inch pipe, 6-inch pipe. Usually like usually like of this wide. So we're just gonna go ahead and take this structure and we're just gonna stick it in the middle. Yeah, we're just gonna stick it in the middle and we're gonna scale it. We're just gonna hit scale it. If you're like, oh, my block's not big enough. Okay, it's usually that big. In like the real world. But say you don't like this type, you could type in explode on an existing block. Delete that part and just select it and go type in block. And it'll bring up the block definition creation tool. We're gonna name this HYD. That's fine. It's literally what it is a hydrant. Specify on screen. Add annotative note. We're gonna the base points we're gonna select and the objects. We're not gonna select. But I'll show you what this thing does. We'll do that. We'll just do that, and then we're gonna select a base point, and I'm gonna choose the center of this object. Now I gotta select all the stuff I want to be a block, and there you go. I selected all that stuff to be a block, and you see the base point is exactly where I put it. You can put it anywhere you want. And it's probably preferred to be in the center for that hydrant. Now, this hydrant has been recorded, and it's most likely in our library now. So if you go up to, there it is, HYD, it's created. And I keep stamping it wherever I want. Yeah, so you so you don't have to draw these continuously. Also, they're dynamic, in the whatever system you put it in. Now, say if you want to make a manhole cover or something, you can do it one. You can bring in the annotative text here, or just standard. Don't do annotative text here, and you're just gonna put SS for the sewer. We're gonna make it like this, and we're gonna try to get that. Oops. We're gonna change the scale. SS looks like 0.8 is a good number, so you might want to memorize it like that. Boom. All right, let's take a look at this text. Simplex. We said we like to use Arial. This wouldn't be a problem if I open the template and I use the template. There you go. Now I'm going to center this up. I'm just going to eyeball it. It's not really superficial. With this Arial here, we could probably go to 1. And we're going to put this in here. I'm going to make a copy of this and put it over here. And I change that to a D. And now I have a storm block and a sewer manhole block. So wherever I hit a sewer, I'll put this block there. So I'm just going to hit the block. And you put SS. And I'm not going to do that, but I am going to do that one. I'm going to select the center. And there you go. There's a block for a sewer manhole. And you can go here, highlight all this stuff, hit block. Don't select this because you already selected all the items you want to be a block. You go here. Sorry, you gotta name it first. You go to center. It's that easy. And that's how you make a block. And blocks are can become dynamic, so you'll see later on when we create. Let's see. There's these things, these callouts. Usually like they're usually like this. They're usually like this. Let's do one. I don't like how that line is, so midpoint, and I'll put perpendicular to that line. There, I like that better. All right, now draw a line here, and there's usually these blocks and drawings like this. They'll have like they'll have like a letter on top. .6. Whoa. These are like callouts. And then they'll have a page number down here, like 32. This means that you'll find detail A on page 32. That's what that means. And people make that into a block because they'll use it a lot. You turn it into a block, you say A-32, that's what you'll call it, or you can call it just detail A-32. And then we'll select a point, and that point would be this point right there. So there you go. You have a block like this, which is useful because when you use annotative, like for instance, I'm gonna create a polyline here. It's gonna be like 400. I'm gonna go here and go to home, create alignment from object. We're just gonna, this is just for demonstration. I'm just gonna skip a bunch of options there. I'm gonna go there. Switch my scale to 120. And we're gonna go to annotative, we're gonna use this option here with alignments. So you have something that's like on the side of your road, like a fire hydrant, and it needs to be replaced. There it is, section offset, fixed point, done. And you select your alignment, and you'll have a thing here. You have a point. It says right here, blah 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 blah. All right, station and offset. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go here. We're gonna select this one. Copy current selection. We're just gonna say STA callout standard, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a line, center left, fixed length 1 foot for now, and we're gonna go with this one. And that one, we delete those. We're gonna add, oops, not that. Yeah, we can add text. And we can add a reference text alignment. All right, so we have this alignment reference text. We're gonna stick it to the line, to the start, bottom left. And we're gonna enter that text. All right, we're gonna type in STA. And then we're gonna type in station value. And then we're gonna hit a comma, and then we're going to hit station offset side and station offset right there. And we're going to hit OK. 0.08, and it's white. The line is magenta. And then your text feature top we're gonna go to line, go to start, top left, and enter this text. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna add a block. Here we go, block attached to line at the end of the line, and the type of block, and we're gonna type in we're gonna go down here to detail A22. There you go. 1, and we're gonna go over to the line, and we're just gonna put 2, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to the block height, 0.5. That looks cool. Hit apply, hit OK, and we're gonna go ahead and extend this out real quick. And it's not as composed. Is not as composed, so we have to go change that out. Here we go. General, drag state, as composed, hit apply, hit OK, hit OK. And there you go. Now our leader is a problem. Let's go over there and fix that up. Okay. The drag state here, we're gonna hit the magenta, and we're gonna put none on the arrow because we're not pointing at something. There you go. So there might be center it is somewhere on the side of your road. Like say you're on, this is the curb of the road, and there's a fire hydrant right there. Looks like my fire hydrant is here on this, on the right on the curb. My fire hydrant is right there on the curb. And what I'm telling in the construction drawing is to install a new hydrant per detail A on page 32. And this is the station call out there. If I were to go over to my styles like I did in my template, I didn't use my template, so I would love to apply that and then close it. And then boom, I have that. You see the text is not uniform, and you really want to have everything uniformed on anything, I think it just looks tacky and not very good. 0.08. We're gonna apply. You can always reference that block to a like smaller scale, and we can say that, and we can go to also to the line, and maybe 1.5 line. Let's hit apply and see if that will help out. Yeah, so there you go. So you have at this station, install new hydrant per detail A on page 32. And this pretty much summarizes a lot of items, and you can go ahead and call that one proposed HYD call out, and then you can modify that call. If you have, I've had projects where I had multiple fire hydrants, and so I just made one label and I just copy pasted it across the whole system. Yeah, the line. Yeah, it's like 1.2. Yeah, that's good. So there you go. And you can just go around. You open up your labeler, go to alignment. You already have that alignment made, proposed. There it is. And then you can just select that alignment, and you can just go and keep doing it. The reason for that particular color there is because it's not on. You would make a layer called like IMP dash UT HYD. So you would make a layer for that call out. Everything has to be on its specific layer. If you end up putting everything on its and there it is, IMP utility HYD. IMP means improvement plans. So, and then X, like we did in the topo, means existing. And that's what the layer stuff is calling out here. That's what all these letters are for. But yeah, we use V sometimes used for existing as well, and then A and building, stuff like that. They all have their own purpose, their own format of doing things. It's superficial, but yeah. So this is how you make a block. It's how you make a label on an alignment line, and how to attach that block to your alignment. And you'll see some drawings use this type of format here. And then as you can see here, we have STA 0 plus 27.06 left side of alignment. And it says here negative 42. The negative also means the left side. So you could go into this this call out, right? If you go to the call out and you go to that reference text and you select it right there, the offset, you can go here and sign negative and go to drop sign, because we already applied a station offset. Negative means left side, positive means right side. And if you drop the sign on it, you have to hit this button to format it, and then you go like this, and you hit apply, hit OK. You'll see it'll disappear, but I believe usually the L is on the other side. I think I did that backwards. So if we do something wrong, you can always go to it and modify it. You can take that offset text and put it in front and get rid of the old. Hit OK, apply OK, and there you go. Now you have the left side on over there. I think that's the general format for that. Due to the station being so short, there aren't really that many labels. But yeah, and also when you select this thing, it'll ask you for the reference text objects. So because I use the reference text, it's gonna want to know which alignment it is, and that's how it generates this question mark. you're going to have a question mark. If you have a question mark on a dynamic label like this, you're going to have to go here to the properties and figure out, it will ask you for that reference text data. So you have to tell it, what alignment do you want me to reference on this top bar? And that's how that works. All right. And that would be it for this video.